we going to do the commercial after we introduce?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not children of all ages, welcome to the Sober Swole podcast. My name is Jake Howard.
And my name is Paul Rowe.
Tonight we have a very special guest on the show. His name is Will Jones. We'll get into that in just a second, but let's give a shout out first to Royalty Nutrition. And in order to do that, Warhorse?
Hey, it's Warhorse. Do you want your workouts to look like this? Or do you want your workouts to slay? When Warhorse picks his pre-workout, he wants it to slay. If you want second place, go with somebody else. If you want to be a champion, go with Royalty Nutrition.
That's right. Check out Royalty Nutrition. That's at royaltynutrition.com, a no bullshit supplement company that doesn't give you any fake promises or fake hype. Just real stuff that helps you along your path to your goals. royaltynutrition.com. Use the discount code 37HAKE to save you 15% on your entire order. While we're talking about great things that Jake has a discount code for, how about Gorilla Gains? That's gorilla-gains with a Z.com. They are all performance apparel company that you can wear comfortably in and out of the gym. High quality apparel that won't let you down. They also make great pieces of equipment to help keep you safe while you train. We're talking knee sleeves, elbow sleeves, lifting belts, and wraps, straps, things that will really help your body not screw itself when you're trying to lift heavy.
I know when I'm using those wraps, they definitely help me lift those 150-pound dumbbells. Know what I'm saying?
I got my elbow sleeves coming in the mail because I'm getting old, you know. And
you don't know what old is.
I know, but I'm getting there, you know. But use the discount code Jake15 to save you 15% on your entire order. That's Jake15 at gorilla-gains with a Z.com. While I'm at it, I want to give a shout out to the FitOps Foundation. Without the FitOps Foundation, I would not have become the personal trainer and coach and nutritionist that I have become. Without them, who knows where I'd be. They are a not-for-profit organization that helps veterans rediscover their purpose after their active duty service through camaraderie, self-discovery, and becoming not just a certified personal trainer, but an elite personal trainer. Check them out at fitops.org. If you're looking to donate to a great not-for-profit cause, that's fitops.org/donate. Hey, Paul, why don't you hit him with that good stuff?
You want me to say some good things?
Please do.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with, being that I just came from there right now, that's Advanced Physical Therapy, and you can locate them at advancedphysicaltherapy.com. They're located in Gilbert, and you know what? I'll tell you, they have made me a walking man. They've made me a non-pain man, and I'll tell you what, awesome crew, awesome staff. They listen to you. That's what I appreciate. They listen to what's going on with you, and they help you out. So if you're looking for any type of physical therapy, check them out, advancedphysicaltherapy.com. They're located in Gilbert, Arizona. Next thing I'm going to go and let you guys know is Pigeon Coop. What is the Pigeon Coop, you ask? Well, I'll let you know. Well, the Pigeon Coop is where I got my sobriety started, and they are located over in Tempe, Arizona, and they are off of Rule and the 60 right behind the Denny's. Now, it's an awesome hall. They have a lot of great meetings. That's where my men's meeting was that I go to, or I went to, every Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, and it was fantastic. If you're looking for just let me back up. You men out there, if you're looking for a good just men's meeting, check them out. So Fourth Dimension, 6 o'clock on Sundays. It's a fantastic meeting. I've been told that the meeting hall is back open. If you're looking for other meetings, CA, AA, MA, I mean, they got all the anonymous there. And so if you want to check them out, it's pigeoncoop.org. Okay, so give them a shout out. Last shout out I'm going to give out to is my brother Kyle Summers, who I love and I adore. I would do anything for this man, and the reason why that is because he's got a solid heart, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. He works for a company called Purpose Healing Center. It's an addiction specialist, an addiction special location. And the reason why I say that is because Kyle's there. You know, if you really want that love and that compassion, he's a great counselor. He works a lot with a lot of different people. And if you're looking for some help, if you're looking for, or even if you think that you're addicted to drugs, alcohol, or food, whatever it may be, give them a shout out. They're over in Scottsdale. If you want to look them up, it's purposehealingcenter.com. I can't say enough about Kyle. You know, he's a wonderful man. He does a great job there. And if you're looking for some help, definitely reach out, purposehealingcenter.com. And that's all I got.
Well, we're not even going to give some love to Buy to Buy Studios?
Who's Buy to Buy Studios?
Well, Buy to Buy Studios is a multi-platform studio which we get to make this wonderful podcast.
Is that where we're sitting in right now?
That's exactly where we're sitting right now.
And who runs that?
I believe his name is Ryan Harvey, and you can find him at DJ Swirl on Instagram.
And I think you can also find him at Buy to Buy Studios and buytobuy.com if I am not correct.
You are 100% correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for a great spot to either have some moving done, because Ryan is a lean, mean fucking machine.
Oh, you should see him. He doesn't have his camera set up. He's shredded.
He is shredded. He's gorgeous, you know. And not only does he show up on time, he's respectful, he's courteous, he gets all of your furniture in there, gets whatever you need to be in there. Not only that, he allows us, me and Jake, in this beautiful studio. I mean, looking behind me, I got a fucking wave behind me. So if you want to check him out, it's Buy to Buy Studios. It's BUYTOBYE studios.com, or you can check him out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you want to. But if you're looking for some solid quality work, look him up, because he'll hook you up and he'll do the best job that you've ever seen.
There you go. Ryan's over here laughing,
God
but
damn.
you know.
Was that
Thank
not?
you. That was fucking
Anyway, let's go. Hey, that was wonderful.
I think we got a guest on,
I think we
right?
got a guest. I think his name is
Will Jones?
Boom. It's
Whoa!
your boy, Will Jones. How you doing, brother?
It's your boy, Will Jones.
How's it going, man? Tell the people about yourself.
Oh my, I don't even know where to start, you know?
How about you start off with those beautiful eyes?
If I use that code for the supplements, does the face paint come with it?
No, face paint is sold separately, bro. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't get David to bite on that one. He just said, how about you fuck yourself and just sell some supplements, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where to start, you know?
All right. Well, so where are you at? Where are you living at?
I'm living in Torrance, California, just right outside of LA, 3 miles from the beach.
All right. And then, so where are you from originally?
So I tell everybody that I was born at Dodger Stadium because at 5 days old, I was in the stands at Dodger Stadium with my mom and dad. And I also like to say that I'm an Olympic baby. 1984, the Olympics were held here in Los Angeles, and I arrived 9 months later. So, boom, there you go.
So wait, let me ask you, are you a fellow Dodgers fan?
Say again?
Okay, are you a fellow Dodgers fan?
Absolutely, my friends.
Okay, so I got a picture with my father and my mother when I was 2 weeks old at good old Chavez Ravine.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, I bleed blue through and through, baby.
I mean,
Always.
we all got our faults, but you know.
Hey, you know what? I'm waiting for the day that the Blue Parade comes back through L.A., because we got fucking robbed by the Houston Astros and we got robbed by the fucking Boston Red Sox. But come that day, when we get that Blue Parade, I'm going to be fucking painted in nothing but blue and wearing my birthday suit.
Yeah, come on out. It'll be in about, 2-3 weeks. So,
Hey, I was just out there. I'm from Ventura, so I was just out there this weekend.
oh, yeah. No, it's beautiful. Yeah, I was in Malibu last week. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, dude, but it is hot as shit out there, man.
It's perfect if you're at the beach.
Dude, I'm not lying. I went surfing on Sunday. It could not have been a better day.
So, Paul is Paul, when he was growing up, that's part of what led Paul into his journey that he's currently on. He was damn near close to being a pro surfer before his back got all fuckered up.
Yeah, I was at a competition on November 17, 2001 in Malibu, and I went headfirst into about 3 feet of water off a 7-foot wave in the final heat, and was paralyzed for about 6 months, and the rest is history, man.
Ouch. Yeah, those rocks and yeah, that shore break. Malibu is just scary.
Oh, dude, Malibu sucks balls, man, when it comes to surfing. I'm sorry. I love Malibu, but I love my hometown Ventura because the point is where it's at.
Yeah, no, we got El Porto down here in Manhattan Beach. So
oh yeah, I know El Porto.
That's the spot.
Yep, I've surfed there.
Oh yeah.
So Will, you are also, you're not just a veteran, you are a combat veteran of the
Absolutely.
United States Army.
Well, after what Jake had texted me of who you are,
Oh, yeah,
I was like,
we're gonna
are
get
you
into all that.
Superman?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, this guy is just fucking everything.
Yeah, I was
Oh
like,
my goodness! I don't need to know what you wrote.
bro, okay. I straight up said, I was like,
Here.
I'm getting my, you're going to read it to him?
I'm gonna bring.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
bring it
Hey,
up right now.
Read it word for word. 'Cause all I was doing was talking mad shit.
It was,
you know?
yeah.
That's it.
It was beautiful.
I was like, I'm gonna try and make Will cry. Watch.
All right,
You know?
where is it
All
at?
right.
So he said, first off, oh wait, I had to go through my pics that I had sent them.
Yeah. Come on, Gimp man.
Oh, yeah.
You can roll through there.
Sorry. Gentlemen, please either look up. No, that's not it.
No, that was me talking about.
Did you send it just to me, or is
No,
it?
dude, I was talking about getting Jay on the show.
I know. Where is it at? I'm scrolling through right now.
I said, all right. On top of Paul's heroic story, because you just talked about, you just now talked about getting the dogs off.
Oh, you're talking about that part. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
All right. On top of Paul's heroic story of surviving a bear attack, Will Jones, FitOps, CVFO, Army Infantry veteran, model, CrossFit coach, and all-around charismatic machine will be on the show. I said, well done. Thanks for picking up my slack, sir. And then he says, oh, hey, Will's a big Dodgers fan too. And I was like, oh, fuck yes, I love him even more now. And then he goes on to say, I forgot to add actor and Stunt Man, I'm there too. And then I was like, whoa, is this guy a fucking Superman or what?
Yeah, dude, you weren't even here, and I just put you all in my mouth.
Yeah, balls and all, man.
I appreciate it. I feel it.
Yeah,
Only about 200 miles away. I feel it.
Yeah, there you go. That's called love.
So tell us about yourself, man.
Yeah, like, you have a wide, vast array of life that you've lived, man.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah. So I got out of high school here at Torrance High School, where they filmed Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Beverly Hills 90210, as well as some other movies. Growing up, my family was all Air Force. My uncle, he was drafted in Vietnam. My brother did 20 years in the Air Force. All my cousins in the Air Force, aunts in the Air Force, fathers in the Air Force. So after I got out of high school, it was the natural route to go to the Air Force. When I went to recruiter, they weren't really trying to show me any type of love. I kind of messed around in my last 2 years of high school, trying to be a troublemaker. So that wasn't happening. So I took a few months off, got me a job out here, and then just got fed up one day and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see about joining the Army. And I walked in the recruiter. I'm like, listen, I want to join the Army. I want to play shoot 'em up, bang bang, and I need to leave within a month or I'll change my mind. So they got right on it, and I shipped out a month later.
Yep.
4 months after that, I was in Baghdad, Iraq. Living the good life. You know? And then,
What year was that?
2004.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you saw some shit then.
Talk about Baghdad, living the good life, this motherfucker. Yeah, so you were a part of a very historic unit
Yeah, I mean, I guess all the history is coming out now, but as you're living it, you don't really. It's just another day.
Yep. So, like,
Please explain.
what makes Legion 8 so special to the American people? Because I think your entire unit is someone that it's a unit that people need to know about.
Yeah, so Legion 8, that all happened in 2007 on my second tour. We were Bravo Company 1-8, 1st Battalion, 8th Cavalry Regiment out of Fort Hood, Texas. And yeah, it was quite eventful. 2007 was quite eventful. A lot of roadside bombs, a lot of snipers. So what happened with Legion 8 was we had just got off an all-night mission, helping one of the Special Forces group, not really sure which group. But yeah, we were helping them out with like an overwatch position and transporting one of their high-value targets that they just went and got in a raid. Then we come back to base. The way we had it done was half the platoon would go out to our COP, and then the other one would stay on the main base and do a refit. So that particular morning, they were trying to decide, which group is going out, which group is staying. So we're all just standing by. We had went to the chow hall. They had a 24-hour sandwich bar that was just so amazing. So I got this nice, it's like a Subway. It's pretty much like a Subway sandwich at the chow hall in Baghdad. So, and I love mustard. So I had all this mustard on this sandwich.
Dude,
right?
I'm loving this guy even more, man. Jesus. This is my bro right here.
You already know. So, yeah, so that particular morning, we're just waiting. And then the word came out, my group was to stay, and then the other group was to go out. So I was sitting there hanging out with Sergeant Ryan Green. He's making fun of me because I had mustard all over my face. When I eat, I like to get messy. I don't like to eat and then wipe and then eat.
Oh, this is
I
my
don't have
boy
time for
right
that, man.
here.
So it's like, let me get all the food in my mouth and then I'll clean up afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting there making fun of me because of that. And then so they leave. And again, it's all-night mission, super early in the morning. And, I'm just relaxing, waiting maybe about an hour or two to hop in the shower because, everybody else is in the shower and I didn't have time to sit and wait in that line. So I was just kicking it. And as I'm kicking it, one of the guys from Echo Company walks up and he's asking about 3rd Platoon. He's like, yo, I just heard there's some KIAs over the radio and, he's asking for somebody. I'm like, dude, what the fuck you talking about? Like, we ain't heard shit. He's like, no, man, I was in the radio room. So I'm sitting there getting ready to fight this guy, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about. Because, like I said, half my group just went out and he's talking about all this shit. So I'm like, hey, man, you gotta be careful who you coming around talking all the shit to. So I go and get one of my NCOs. I was like, hey, man, come listen to this dude. He's over here saying this. So, he tells him the same thing he told me. And again, like, I want to fight this guy. But, I'm going to let the higher-ups handle it. So he was like, boom, now let's go talk to the platoon sergeant. So we go over there, talk to Sergeant Cook, which was our platoon sergeant. He was just getting out of the shower. And as, this dude is telling Sergeant Cook the same thing he just told everybody else, we have somebody from battalion coming up. So that made it real. And it was somebody of the same rank as Sergeant First Class Cook. So, shit got real. And then, he goes there and gets all the details. What ended up happening was an IED had went off, hit the Bradley fighting vehicle. At the time, our SOP, standard operating procedure, was to get out of the Bradley and kind of analyze the blast site and whatever fragments were left over so they could try to figure out who was making all these bombs and shit like that. So they had seen us do it so many times that they were waiting for us, basically. So, boom, comes out and hit a secondary device. So it hit 4 guys, and 2 were wounded. So they bring him back to the base and fly him out we have Sergeant Green and Sergeant Leitner. They both went to Germany, and then one went to Walter Reed, and they died from wounds sustained from that second blast, whereas the first 4, they all died right then and there. Yep. So hardest thing I ever had to deal with was that Heroes flight that night. They, we all stand in formation on the flight line, bring the Blackhawks in. They bring the flag cover caskets out, put them in the helicopters, and ship them off. So yeah, man, I mean, that was the hardest thing I ever had to deal with. So that was the first 6, and 2 snipers after that. And like about a month after that, a sniper hit one of my boys, Kuhn, and they brought him back to the base. And when they brought him back to the base, he was still alive, right? So they fly him out, and he died after that, which was, again, that shit was just all very hard, man. Like, we lost a lot of people.
If you don't mind me asking, how old were you?
At that time, I think I was like 21, 22.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we were all about the same age. But yeah, so, I mean, yeah. I don't know if I'm doing them any justice by telling this story. I feel like I'm all over the place right now.
You're doing
Jake
a great
over
job.
trying to get me emotional and shit.
Hey, man, I'm not. I wasn't. I mean, I know it's a hard story, and there's no way that you can not get emotional, brother. So and don't ever feel bad about telling your story. Like, your brother's gonna be proud of you no matter what. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
I appreciate that.
You're telling their story. And people haven't heard their story, and people need to hear their story. You know what I mean? So don't ever feel bad about that shit. So.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I mean, like Jake said, I mean, obviously you and Jake have that similar story. I have never served in the military. All my family dates back to World War I. I was just like you. I was a shithead. They didn't want me in. And when Jake and the rest of our friends got together, they essentially made me an honorary Marine. And
That's right.
We took him under the wing and said, shh, shh.
Yeah. So
all right, Devil Dog.
Yeah, but
he got the war wounds on the hands to prove it.
I got it right here too, brother.
Literal.
There it is.
Literal dogfighter over here.
I was a gangbanger growing up, so I saw my own self. You know, I had a friend get shot, died right in my arms. Like I've been through the ropes, just not like how you guys did.
That's
yeah.
But like, so, and here's what I mean by like you're doing your brother's justice. So, life after you got out wasn't exactly the easiest road, right?
No,
because you had to like readjust to being, not in that crazy environment, right?
Absolutely, and it's
it's a pain in the ass, It's and then you took all that and you've done so much cool shit, dude. Like, and I think that's something that a lot of the veteran community doesn't think about, but like. The veteran community gets to do cool shit because of the people that didn't make it. I don't know how else to say that.
No, you said it perfectly. Because as a civilian, I completely got what you just said.
In a way, you get to honor those people through you doing crazy shit. I mean, like you know what I mean, Will? Am I making sense to you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, because like, I met you through FitOps, but before that, you'd been doing, like yeah, hell yeah, you'd already.
Love it.
But you'd already done like a couple acting gigs, and then I don't know if I'm making this up, but I know you did like a little bit of modeling stuff. Did you end up on a romance novel cover at one point?
All right, so let's run down this list. I know of no romance novel covers, but if there is one out there, let me know, so I need to collect my royalties.
Of course.
Yeah. Shit, man, you got those baby blue eyes, man. I would hope that you were modeling.
No, and like, so just to get into it, before we get into like Will Jones becoming, boom, it's your boy Will Jones.
Yeah.
So getting out of the Army, how did that adjustment happen for you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's run down that road. So one thing I realized when I got back and out of the Army was everybody at home has their own life, you know? So, I mean, you're kind of just falling back in, but everybody's already got their own routine set. So, like when they have the at home time, it's like, okay, yeah, we're all together, but 9 to 5 jobs and school and all these different things. So yeah, it was pretty rough for me. So, I mean, I saved a little bit of money in Iraq, bought a car when I got out. I was driving to Vegas back and forth all the time. Working my way, doing events, just networking, trying to, get into the acting, to the modeling scene and just all of that. But I mean, it was hard, I mean, you feel alone, you feel lonely, especially when, everybody you just served with, only a handful of you got out, and then the rest are going back on another tour or more training. And, once the dust starts to settle, you got to find something to do. So what I ended up doing, I went back to Texas, hang out with some of the guys I was in the unit with, stayed there for a few months, then came back out to Cali. And was it like right before New Year's 2009, I think? My father's like, all right, you've been out about a year. You got to do something. I had no fucking idea what to do. But, I mean, based on my military experience, and at the time I'd already got a guard card. So I went out, got a job that day as a security guard at a Hustler Casino here in Gardena, California. Worked there for 4 months. 3 months, I realized like, this, like, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Didn't have the camaraderie, didn't have none of that stuff. And I was like, I was going through depression at the time. So, I was over at my stepbrother's house a lot. He just let me just come and be. So, I'd be there, drinking and watching movies, and just doing stuff in my downtime, just kind of be in a somewhat safe environment. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I was driving down the street and I saw a sign for Newport Beach Film Festival. And I was like, yo, maybe I should just go to this film festival. Let me go network with some people and see who I meet. So as I start to Google, I find LA Film Festival here in Los Angeles. And the group that puts that on is called Film Independent. So, I reached out to them and got involved with them. And then I started showing up and volunteering at different events. And I got put on the event staff for a few of the film festivals. And from there, I just networked, met other people. I met this guy. And, we had talked. I knew I had the GI Bill, but like school really wasn't on my radar. And he's like, yo, we'll try like a film school, and never fucking thought of that. So next day I searched, I found UCLA Extension, and boom, I enrolled. They take the GI Bill. So there starts that journey. And then from there, I meet another Army veteran. Like the thing about the veteran community, what Jake was saying was like, it's like, yeah, we do a lot of cool shit because we gravitate towards other veterans. And because we gravitate towards other veterans, like we already have that camaraderie. And, like just upon first hello or meeting someone, it's like, boom, I just met this dude a minute, but I'll definitely go to war with him. You know what I mean? Because I know that he's going to have my back the same way that I'm going to have his back, just because we've been in the same situations before.
It's the code.
Yeah. What was that?
It's the code.
Yeah, exactly.
Making us sound like a biker gang and shit.
No, I saw that like as a civilian with Jake and our other brothers, Bryce and Randy and Quentin. I mean, I saw it. Like you just gravitate, man, and it's an unspoken, unseen energy that just brings you guys together. Because you guys,
Absolutely.
Because I've always been the type of guy. I was raised to believe that if you walk the walk, talk the talk. And if you're lying about it, don't be a part of it. And that's how veterans are, you know what I mean? Like, they know what the fuck it is to be in the shit.
Yeah.
Now, I respect that.
I still roll in the mud sometimes, but that's just in my backyard.
Yeah, with me naked.
So, did you get involved with MVP, right? You were merging vets with players for a little bit there, too?
Yes, I went to a few of their meetings. Honestly, you know, the PTSD does not fare well on that traffic in LA. So
Oh, man. The good old 405, brother.
was that?
The good old 405, man. I traveled the 405 101 interchange for 3 years every fucking day on a 28-foot truck.
Yeah, it's, you know, it should not take 2 hours to go 10 miles, you know?
That's just how LA works, bro.
Well, so you got to understand, like, his version of Iraq he was in, right? So he was in Baghdad around the same year I was in Ramadi.
Okay.
And while Ramadi was still exploding, everything was still calming down because that was that time that Sheikh Sattar was like, "Hey, how about we quit fucking with the Americans?"
Okay.
And all the other sheiks in town were like, "That sounds like a great idea." And and then the shitbags blew his compound up so bad that you couldn't find fucking a piece of him. Anyway, but you know, so Baghdad at that time was still nasty. It was just fucking.
Oh, I know.
It was nasty.
I'm very familiar with how the war went.
As like, what was it? It was called like the Sunni Awakening or some shit. Will, right?
I don't know the name, but
it was when the Iraqis were like, wait, how about we just like let the Americans do their shit and maybe help them a little bit and they'll quit, like, I don't know, blowing up our houses. You know? And I mean, I'm not saying it's justifiable to blow up an innocent civilian's home, but
No, I get you, dude.
war shit happened. But so that as that was going on, it was kind of starting to spread throughout Al Anbar and Baghdad, because it's Baghdad, even though it's the green zone. Yeah, hell, there's certain parts of that you didn't go. Like, and if you did, it was like, get ready, shit's about to go down.
It's like going to Compton at midnight.
Except
So it's like going to Compton at midnight.
Except louder, I think. You know?
yeah. I mean, you got Bradleys and tanks and all those big vehicles. It's
So if you don't go back to what you guys were just talking about, what's the MVP?
So it's merging vets with players. It was started by Nate Boyer.
And what is that?
I think Jay Glazer as well. He's part of it.
Yeah, I think Jay Glazer's running it. But it's a program where veterans get together and they all work out with like athletes.
Oh,
Right? And you can go to games and all kinds of, they have like meetings and shit like that.
okay.
But there was a bunch of guys that had gone through MVP and they all came through the class 4. Yeah, class 4 of FitOps when I went back to be a squad leader, and I got to meet all these fucking characters. And they're like Will, like, it's coming through the camera, but like you don't understand. Will's charisma is.
Oh, dude, I already feel it right now.
But it this is nothing. It radiates.
Oh, I know.
Like
I get what you're saying. Like I can, like, dude, just looking at his face,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
Like you can feel his. Like I said, I'm a very firm believer that everybody's comprised of energy. We're all connected. And when Jake, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, my fucking hands hurt like a motherfucker. I'm not in the best of moods. But when Jake told me who you are and that you're coming on, like, put it this way, and Jake can contest to this. I don't have my vape on me. My vape's in my truck. And I was gonna get off real quick to go grab it. You've been so captivating that I don't want to fucking leave and just to continue listening to you.
You want some Copenhagen I don't have?
Oh, thank you.
You want some of this Copenhagen that I don't have?
Yeah, that you don't have.
I don't have it. I quit.
Yeah, why are you saying that shit on this? Yeah, we gotta bleep that out, Ryan.
It's live, dude. She's already on here. I'll get the wife's gonna comment on here like, you son of a bitch, and it's on, so
I don't want no trouble. I am not a part of this.
Well, hey, why don't you lean off camera though, because it's gross.
I know.
We don't want to advocate.
No,
we don't want to advocate.
We're not advocating any of this.
Yeah, we don't want to advocate tobacco use to the
Not to mention, I don't
millions
want
of children we reach.
I don't want my fiance seeing this shit either.
Hey, just drink some water out of that FitOps shaker bottle.
Yeah, get you a nice. Go to fitops.org and get you a nice ice shaker for. But no, dude, what the hell was I telling you? Yeah. Oh,
We're talking about MVP.
yeah.
MVP.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, because I was trying to tie that into how we were in Iraq at like the same time, but I'm an
Yes,
airhead.
Baghdad and traffic.
Yeah. Okay, because we were talking about 405 traffic.
Yes.
So he did a lot more driving than I did, Paul. Okay. And so what American trucks are used to is I'm on the road, get the fuck out of my way.
Basically.
Right? And during that time is when they started to ramp up let the Iraqis drive. It's their country. Let them, so you had
when they got vehicle-borne IED.
Yeah. And you had like all this anxiety about, well, what if this dickhead next to me's got this bongo truck weighed down with a bunch of homemade blow-ups, stuff. Right. So there's a whole different level of anxiety tied into, not only am I worried about shit in the road and a possible secondary, but what about dickhead next to me? And then you get guys on like their fucking little Vespas trying to throw fucking Russian grenades up into your turret and shit. So, you know, like you had to like, so you were always on, your head was always on a swivel anyway. Then it was like, the fuck,
I need a Bradley for traffic here in LA. Yeah. And then I'll leave the house more.
Yep.
Oh Jesus,
so
that would be great.
So you got to imagine someone who's trained and been through something like that.
Right.
Now have them sit in traffic.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no. I drove with Jake for 6 months, dude. Trust me, I get it.
God, like there's still times where like there'd be like a weird looking bag of trash on the side of the road. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And it's just feeling too. Like you see people driving, you're just like, something's not right here.
Yep. Like that dude's up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why is he so close to me for no reason? Shit like that.
But like I said, I get it. I drove with a fucking 9mm underneath my fucking seat, dude, for years out in Cali. That was fucking the file number or the serial number was filed down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's Cali life,
dude. Yeah, it's the LA life, bro. Trust me, I lived it, and I'm still here. I've been clinically dead 4 different times, been shot and stabbed, dude.
Oy.
Off camera.
Man.
You gross bastard. You're disgusting.
Damn it.
Women watch this. You fucking slop hog over here.
Damn it.
Jesus, Marion, God.
I'm a rookie to this shit.
Raising
right?
a goddamn barn. Learn how to gut it like a man.
Hey, let's get it back to Will, all right? Let's get back to Will's
this
story.
Is entertaining, fellas. Please, don't.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Don't stop at my expense. I'm just along for the ride.
All right, so you get out of the Army. You figure out some shit. You're not having a good time. Something that I am very familiar with, depression myself, bipolar. How did you get past that? Did you go seek help? Did you do meditation? Or did you do something on your own? If we can explain a little bit of that, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, of course. So right now, at the present moment, when I got out, my father, he's like, yo, go to the VA. So yeah, I went to the VA. I didn't really know what the fuck I was supposed to be doing at the VA, but I went to the VA, got my little VA card and all that stuff. But never, I don't really know if I think at the initial onset, they're like, oh, you want to talk to somebody? And I kept saying, no, don't want to talk to nobody. But at the present moment, I am seeking help.
Good, brother.
So, and that's just been a long process to even get to the starting line of even asking for help. But back then, the the thing that I did basically was I would just travel, just go on adventures, do something new that I haven't done before. You know, like that was kind of just what I was after, what I was about.
Just keeping your mind busy.
Yeah, basically, absolutely. Because if there's any idle time, it didn't do well with me. So, so through all that, like I was saying, getting back to my film school story, I met this Army veteran at the film school, and he had this idea to go to Afghanistan and film a documentary. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll roll with you. And you know, based on that trip and us just, you know, just that relationship, that dynamic, he had told me about a film school that he had went to in the Philippines that also accepts the GI Bill. So when I finished going to the film school over here at UCLA Extension, I hopped on a plane out to the Philippines and did film school out there. And that was by far just everything that I thought it would be, you know? Island lifestyle. That's what I was after. And yeah, so yeah, through that film school there, you know, I did a little bit of acting. I got to some movies, did some modeling, you know, just that like really gave me that experience. Because the stuff that I was doing here in LA, I just felt was too, I don't know the word
Calm.
that I'm looking for. Say again?
Calm.
No, it was just, the word is not too corporate, but it's too, I guess, stuffy, stuck up. There's just like, too much red tape type shit. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
yeah.
I've never had a desire to be in a film, but you know,
You had no desire to be in California.
yeah. You take that commie state, just break it off from the United States, let them go, you know, not have gas cars and, you know,
But then you're
sign weird ass orders and have a good time, man.
then we're gonna lose our friend Will. I'm gonna lose my family. Like, come on.
No, we'll move the family out like here. Shoot, you know what? We'll even put them.
On a compound?
Yeah, we'll just build a compound.
Let's do
We'll
it.
get everybody. We'll just buy up a whole bunch of desert and like build a biodome.
Well, if California were to be gone, we would have beachfront property.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. If you really talk about doing that biodome route, make sure to get in touch with Kelly Slater and find out who did his wave pool, because I'm gonna need a beach.
Bro, you are speaking to my heart right now. Oh my God, who is this guy?
That's Will.
Look, I'm in the beach every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I see. I don't see the California everybody else sees.
Right.
I see the beach every day.
Do you surf?
Yeah, I do a little surfing, scuba diving. Just started free diving.
What kind of board you got?
I got a longboard, 9 foot.
Becker?
Oh no, just you know, hand me down.
Okay. All right.
Something basic and simple.
Single fin or a tri fin?
Tri-fin.
All right. Right on.
Ah.
See? Yeah. I'm enjoying this right now because there's been multiple times that we've had guests on, and Jake and them will start getting into wrestling talk, and I'm just like,
Not even wrestling talk, but like, you know, colors and numbers, the shapes.
Wow.
But you know, Paul, I know surfboard good.
Hey, I shaped and built my own fucking surfboard, all right? So,
Look, that just sounds so therapeutic, though.
bro, it was my dream to be okay. So Spicoli was my fucking idol growing up, and my dream was to travel the world, have sex, smoke weed, and surf and get paid for it. Obviously, that didn't happen. And then my dream was to fucking move to Hawaii and just go be a board shaper. Again, that didn't happen because my ex-wife got pregnant.
Yeah, women getting pregnant just ruin so much shit.
And those
check
kids.
this out. One thing that I've learned is, I mean, it's never too late to live the dream, my friend.
Amen to that. You are correct. Well, check this out. I just got a job. I'm waiting for my drug test to get back, but I'm going to be working out the oil rigs off of Seal Beach.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you guys can like link up and like skip down the road and
Oh, dude, now that I know where
Do,
he lives, absolutely, dude. I'll go hook up with him real quick.
Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Do Rocky and Apollo runs down the beach.
Absolutely. I'm there every Tuesday and Thursday doing that exact same thing.
I was just telling my fiance that on Sunday because there's a couple people jogging in the sand. I'm like, you want to talk about the hardest jog in your life and the best cardio? Do it in the fucking sand.
It's so rough.
I do need to backtrack real quick because my fiance is pregnant. Baby, I was just kidding. Our children
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, our children are amazing. I was just talking shit.
Hey, I love my kids too, but they're fucking teenage assholes. What can I say?
My kid's a 1-year-old asshole, brother.
Wait till the teenage years, bro.
It just is what it is, I think. No, so Will, you I met you at FitOps, right?
Yes.
And were you already functional training at that point? Were you already helping people with their hang cleaning as fast as possible ways, or did you do that more after you got out of FitOps?
Yeah, so I started doing CrossFit in 2009. And I've just been like off and on based on all my travels. Like when I got to the Philippines in 2011, the CrossFit gyms were only in Manila. There wasn't any where I was at in Cebu. So it was just kind of just, like when I'm here, I'll go do CrossFit. When I'm traveling, if there's a CrossFit gym, I'll get down with it. If not, then no. But prior to FitOps, I went out for my level 1 so I could, coach at the CrossFit gym. I was filming workouts and different things like that at the time. Didn't pass the test. So I had to retake it, and it probably took another 2 years. So after FitOps is when I went back to do the level 1 again, at the exact same place with almost the exact same instructors. And this time I passed. But yeah, so I was just helping out, just doing what I can around the CrossFit gym at the time. But I really wasn't doing any type of coaching. And then after FitOps, I got with it was a tennis power academy here in Palos Verdes. And I was doing some of their personal training and kids classes. And I got my level 1 for CrossFit, and now I'm doing the CrossFit thing. Coronavirus kind of shut down the tennis academy.
Yeah.
So
There's a shit ton of money out in Palo Verdes.
yeah. I mean, it's weird times right now, so I do my best to just practice my Zen and be at the beach every day.
Boy,
this whole year is fucking weird, man.
It's a weird ass year for sure. So other than Corona shutting you down, are you doing like online programming for folks that are working out at home? Like how are you getting?
Yeah. So I got a few online clients, and we'll be in touch every day. As far as what type of workouts they're doing, how they feel as far as the food and fuel that they're putting into their bodies, and just do my best to coach and keep the mindset, because basically, for me, I just believe it's more mindset than anything. Because you could give somebody a program, you could give somebody a list and steps, and they'll do it. But at the same time, like if the mindset isn't there to attack it a certain way, then it's not really.
I believe me and you had that experience.
I think we have.
Yeah. See, Jake was my trainer, and
for like a week before you quit.
Yeah, and it's because he put me on a fucking diet, man. I'm Italian. I love my pasta. I love my
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he said, "Hey, Paul, you got to eat this," and I lasted maybe 6 days, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck this, dude. I'm out."
Yeah, I mean, with my clients, I tell them, I'm just like, listen, like, do the workouts, eat the food, write down how the food makes you feel, try different things, find the thing that works for you, find the thing that just makes you feel good, and stick with it, basically.
Yeah, see, my problem is sugar makes me feel good.
But the crash after the sugar.
Yeah, I don't get that. I was blessed with a fast metabolism, so
Okay.
I'm just able to eat whatever the fuck I want to eat.
Yeah, that's why this schlub's like almost all the way shredded year round for no fucking reason.
Yeah, my fiance is a little pissed off at me because of COVID. I had lost about, I want to say, I just weighed in because I had my physical. So I weighed in at 190. Back in March, I was doing a cycle and I was a fucking big boy. Like, here you go.
Yep. I see the mess.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I haven't worked out since March, and I look the way I do, and I got abs, and it pisses my fiance off. But at the same time, I'm like, look, that's muscle memory. You know, my body's just getting back to the natural weight. And yeah, I do have fast metabolism, but I also busted my fucking ass for a lot of years working out. So it allows me to look the way I do.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know, just working out just makes you feel good.
Dude, me and Jake, man, that's how we got back connected. And we've known each other for over 10 years, and we lost contact for like, what, 4 years?
4 years or so, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And he came back into town. I was like, yo, dude, I seen you, man. You're fucking looking good. Help me out. And
Yeah.
we've just been on the fucking path ever since.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's been everything is so weird. I know with me, you know, I told my story a little bit there at one of our performance talks there at camp.
Yep.
But it was I say it all the time, and I mean it. It's bodybuilding saved my life. Because I gave up letting myself drag myself down with my stuff that I really was addicted to, and turn that into doing something not just for myself but for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and what Matt Hesse, the guy that started FitOps, what he nailed on the head is veterans have a desire to serve other people.
No,
Yep.
absolutely.
And because, you know, I mean,
Yep. Well, that's what you guys are taught.
yeah, well,
Watch each other's back.
but like even before then, even because, you know, your desire to enlist is something like it's not just, you know, I joined because I was like, there's 2 wars, put me in one, you know?
Right.
But it was like, I'm doing this so someone doesn't have to, you know, it's not a draft. This is voluntary.
Correct.
I'm going so my brothers don't have to do this shit. Like
Right.
my actual like blood brothers, you know?
Right.
And I grew up in a church, you know, I grew up in a very Christian church. We've had, you know, other preachers' kids and stuff on the show before. So other stuff we're rehashing. But, once you have that desire to serve, you find ways to do it. And if you don't find ways to do it, there's something, it feels like something's missing in you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
No, that's what it was with Jake. You know, when he came back out here, he was telling me his story about how he was doing a great job out in Texas, had a bunch of clients. Like, I wanted to help him out. Like, I was doing anything I could possibly to reach out to other people. Hey, use Jake, like, because you could just see the passion. Like, it wasn't about him. It was about helping others. And you could see that he would just wanted other people to feel good. And that's
Yes.
something, it's a dying breed, unfortunately, in our fucking society.
so
What I find is like social media versus reality.
Yep.
You know, like if I didn't have the television, if I didn't have social media, like I mean, like I wouldn't really know half the shit that's going on.
right.
Well,
You
I
know?
mean, you're only 2 years younger than me. I mean, you can remember back in the day when you actually had to go to your friend's house and knock on the door and ask, hey, can you come out and play?
Yeah.
Or like
yeah.
the only time you knew where your friends were the pile of bikes was in front of whoever's
exactly.
house.
Yeah.
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 You know, I'm not on social media anymore for my own personal reasons because I have a hard time saying no to the attention of women. And so I had to get off. But ever since I've been off, though, man, it's eye-opening, man. Like, you realize just how important shit is in just your own fucking day-to-day life.
Yeah, I mean, there's good things that the technology is used for, but sometimes we just get sucked into this hole, and
Yep.
yeah,
This thing
We
right
don't see
here,
the
man,
beauty of life.
it can be the devil or it can be your best friend.
Yeah. It's a very, very thin line.
Yes, it is. So, all right. So you get into CrossFit. You did CrossFit when you're out in the Philippines. Tell us
Yes.
about your company.
Say again?
Tell us about your company. Well, how did it start? What gave you the idea? And give us the details.
Like your brand and how you made it.
Correct.
Okay. Well, so as far as the whole coronavirus quarantine 2020, has many ups and downs. Like I do crazy things and I have crazy thoughts. I have crazy ideas. And, one of the guys that I collaborated with in the Philippines, EJ Negre, he's a visual artist and he does animation, like he does all these things. And we worked on things in the Philippines and, he flew out here. I showed him around LA and all these things. And like one day I was just like, you know what, like, let me see about getting artwork done from EJ. Cause like I've seen him do other people's stuff. So I was like, hey man, like let's collaborate on a piece. I told him what I wanted, my little tagline, the boom, it's your boy Will Jones. And I wanted it in graffiti letters, so he went out and did that. And from there, I just found, look, I get, the targeted ads kill me, so boom, I go, I order stickers, I order flags, I get, water bottles.
That's sick.
I got slides. Getting shirts made, because of coronavirus, everybody needs a mask. So I went out and got masks made.
Yeah, buddy.
I got the hat. I got the headband. So.
Where can I get a shirt?
Yeah, you got a website up?
I do not have a website up. It's more of like a personal type thing. I find that I make excuses and I'm too lazy to handle all that stuff, so I'm more of just like, in person.
I get
type
you.
thing. I find it just to be more easier and it's more of an adventure. I get to actually go out and socialize.
Yep, go out and actually make your sales. I get you.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to get your number from Jake when we're all done because I want to get a shirt.
Yeah, we're trying to make you some sales here real quick, bud.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm getting the shirts made up right now. They should be done by like next week. So.
All right. Well, just order me a large, bro, and I'll buy it.
All right.
Down to a large. Look at you.
I know.
Look at you, you beautiful bastard.
She grabbed a medium, make the muscles pop a little bit more.
No, I don't need no schmedium, man. I already get enough attention as it is. I don't need any more. I swear to God, dude, I was at the beach.
I just did that and just ran with it. And I mean, I've got so many things I'm working on right now that, it's all just day to day. Whatever's kind of like pops up, whatever opportunity pops up that's in line with all my stuff, like that's the one that's going to get my attention.
So what are you working on?
Well, I mean, right now, I'm still doing the coaching, still doing the filming, still doing all that stuff. I'm getting the shirts made up. I've got a few events coming up these next few months. There's an event on the 23rd of this month. It's called The Crucible. Pretty much what that is every hour on the hour, you run like a mile and a half. It's a certain type of criteria, and you kind of just choose how you're going to do it. But every hour on the hour for either 12 hours or 24 hours, run like a mile and a half.
Oh, shit.
So that's on the end of this month. And then next month, next week, I'm doing this. It's a Breathworks event with some local veterans here. So it's going to be like a half Breathworks type seminar, and then we'll do a workout right after that. And that'll be here in LA next week on the 15th. And then November 8th, that Sunday, right before Veterans Day, there's a Ruck for Vets event here in locally LA, South Bay area, that I'm going to be involved with and I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. So I mean, those are the things that I'm working on right now.
Hell yeah. No, dude, I'm all about the breath work. My old sponsor, who's actually going to be staying with me next week, yeah, he lives up in Colorado now. And the breath work that he taught me, dude, it was wild, man. I had no idea that fucking breathing techniques could do that much wonder to your body. And then the asshole fucking made me take a ice bath, and that sucked balls. But at the same time, it energized my ass real quick.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you guys here to talk real quick.
All right. But yeah, no, I just learned about it, so I'm pretty excited to go ahead and give it a go next week.
Have you done any breath work up to now?
No, not at all.
Oh, bro,
So,
you're in for a treat, man.
man, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it. So,
Where's the seminar being held?
I'm not sure of the exact location. This guy named Shane Vidko and the Operational Athlete. Those are their handles on Instagram. They're the ones putting it together.
Okay.
So
I'll have to
yes,
ask
it's
my old
open
sponsor
to
about
law
that.
enforcement, first responders, military. There's a limited number of slots. So
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, you're in for a treat, bro.
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, man, just doing that. It's been hanging out, going on adventures with the girlfriend and the daughter.
Daughter, yours or her daughter?
It's her daughter.
Okay. How long y'all
Yeah.
been together?
3 years.
Hell, oh, so it's your daughter.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Yeah.
How old's your
I love
daughter?
her like it. So
How old is she?
8.
Nice, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss those days. I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old son, and I love them to death. But those teenage fucking hormones, man, they're little assholes.
I mean, I remember what I was at that age, and like I said, I was a troublemaker. So
Yes, sir. Me ball, bro. So I gotta ask, did you ever have any type of substance abuse, or did you ever find that a drink, a pill, anything else was allowing you to escape from reality when you got out?
well, yeah, during that depression phase, like I said, when I was over at my stepbrother's house, I mean, there's just a lot of drinking going on.
Okay.
Like as far as my perspective, like I thought, or I think it was done in a safe way, to whereas, like, yo, I'm over there, I've got like a little safe space, nobody really bothers me, and not really pushing my limits. Growing up, I've been around a lot of situations that were just uncomfortable, and that involved drugs, alcohol, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, like at a young age, it kind of scared me. So I was like, as I start to push that limit, start to get there, it's like, okay, then I'm gonna take the brakes off now, because like I've seen where this road goes. So,
Well, you're definitely
but-
blessed, though, man. I gotta say, you got a lot of restraint, man. Even though, because I'm 50-50 Sicilian and Irish, and on my Irish side, they found any fucking reason to have a party. I mean, I got drunk for the first time when I was 10 years old from my older cousin, who gave me a Jack and Sprite. And I have 30 first cousins just on my mother's side. And I grew up watching it, and I thought the exact same thing. I was like, dude, I'm not going to be an alcoholic. I'm not going to do any of that shit. But, shit ended up happening, man. I got into gangbang, got into fucking drug dealing, and then I had my accident, because I never touched the product, dude, when I was fucking dealing. I was more about that money. But once I had that accident and I had that fucking unlimited supply to Oxy 80s, it was fucking over, man.
Yeah. And so for me, it's because I've heard all these stories before. And like I said, I've been around it on the outside. And it's like, none of that it was just like those stories scared me. It's like, I didn't want to go there. So if I was anywhere in that vicinity and it just went back, it was like one of those scared straight programs.
Yep.
basically, you know what I mean? Like, so it was in my head at that age, okay, I'm going this way. I'm gonna stay far away from this shit because, you know, like I've heard where that road leads, and it's not anywhere that I want to be.
Well, you boys just, you know, I know I missed most of what you were talking about there, Will, but that sounds, when I came back in, that sounds a lot like that, the parable of the twin sons. You know, one twin sees his dad, who's a raging alcoholic, and says, "I'll never do that." And the other one sees his dad, and he's like, "I love my dad. That's who I want to be when I grow up." You know what I mean? So it's what you take from the examples in your life and how you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give you power, Will, man. The fact that you were able to do that, especially because, like I said, I know a few cats that have been in war, man, and unfortunately they turn to fucking drugs, dude. Because, and I know what that's like because I had some shit happen to me when I was a kid that, you know, I was molested and shit like that, and I used drugs because I found, oh shit, man, I get to escape my reality. And the fact that you never went that route, fucking bravo, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was fear. Yeah. Because like I said, you know, like I was scared straight. You know, I mean, my mother and my father, you know, like to this day, like I'm still scared of my parents. You know, like one thing my mother told me was like, you ever get in trouble with the police, don't call me, I'm not coming. And I mean, there's no way I was gonna call my father.
Yep.
Like I'm more scared of him than I am of the police. So it's no, I'm staying far away from that. Like I do not want to deal with that. You know, so it was that fear, and then the fear of just being alone, of the family, you know, banishing me or something like that, or you know, of all the stories that I've heard where it's like people have turned their backs and you're out there on your own and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that was my story. I wasn't allowed to go to family events because they knew I was going to be all fucked up or I was going to be in the bathroom hiding out for hours. And fear can either be your most powerful ally or it can be your worst enemy. It's just all perspective.
Yeah, it's another one of those very thin lines.
Absolutely. That's rad, man. Seriously, like, just hearing everything you've said up to this point, man, like, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to be talking to you a lot. I'll probably be bugging the shit out of you because I just want to talk to you, man. So I'm going to ask Jake for your number, dude, and I'm going to be talking to you, bro, because I feel like you're a kindred spirit, dude, and we're connected on a different level, and I can just feel it.
Yeah, I'll set you up. I'll set you up, my boy. I mean, I will, you know, and I'm an ordained minister, so I mean, hit me up when shit gets real.
Well, hey, I gotta buy him dinner first. You know. All right, let me take him out to dinner. Let him schmooze him a little bit, and then we'll get there.
Watch out for Dez.
Yeah, yeah. Did you hear our producer in the background? He was saying,
I heard him.
Yeah.
Look, hey, that has nothing to do with me. You know.
Yeah, he just said she's no one to play with, bro.
No, dude, my fiance will fucking murder me.
Yeah.
You want to talk about fear, dude? I got fear.
Now, Will, you'll be okay. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh no, she'll look at you and be like, "Damn, he's got some beautiful eyes."
He's pretty. I'm gonna hit you up after I get done with this murder.
Oh no! Look, now you're bringing trouble to me.
Oh shit!
Look, I see trouble. I go the opposite direction.
Speaking of, man, we talked so you are with a good woman, and
Yes.
and helping, stepping up and being a dad, man. That's badass.
Yeah, you know, and that was very instrumental in me going to seek help. You know? So I mean that's played a big part in it right now. Because prior to that, it's like, I mean, it was just me. So, I mean, I could pick up and go halfway around the world and, you know, not blink an eye.
Yep.
But now, you know, I can't think about myself anymore. So, yeah, you know, I just got to get the help and learn to deal with the demons.
Yep.
And, you know, and fitness has helped with that tremendously as well. That gives me that purpose every morning. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun, it's an exciting journey. I'm not really looking forward to certain places, certain peaks, or excuse me, certain valleys
Yep.
that I'm gonna have to go to. But I'm looking forward to getting to those peaks after the valleys. So.
But listen, man, I can't stress this enough, and I mean this for you, everybody listening, me and Paul, having the intestinal fortitude, the guts to step up and be like, nah, I need someone to help me figure this shit out, and actually following through with it is supreme big dick energy. All right? Like, don't let anybody browbeat you or make you feel like you're weak, because you're stronger than that motherfucker. All right? Like, if you step up and you need a hand up to get out of your shit, you need a hand up. It's not a hand out, it's a hand the fuck up, dude. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And it's just, again, just hearing different people's stories, is very instrumental in my life. Because we all have a story, and when everybody tells their story, there's lessons to be learned through their experience. So, it's the ones that don't ask for the help. And for me, that was me for a long time.
Yep.
It's like, yo, no, I don't need it. Just buy a plane ticket. Like, I'll be okay.
Yep. Yep.
But, I was the same way, dude. Like, I've always said, behind every king is a great queen. And if it wasn't for my fiance, I wouldn't be here right now. And back in June, I attempted suicide and got locked up in a loony bin. And it was the best thing for me, because I finally decided, holy shit, dude, I need some fucking help, man. There's something wrong up here.
Yeah, no, man, that's a beautiful thing. That's what life is about. Just helping each other.
Yep.
Absolutely. If I didn't have, like, Jake, for example, like, he's been an instrumental part of my life, man. Honestly, I love you to death, dude. Like, he's one of my brothers, and if it wasn't for the support group that I have, and not to mention, our wonderful wizard behind the curtain, Ryan, and he's another instrumental part in my recovery.
Oh, excellent. That's right. The grand wizard behind the curtain.
Got it.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, my God. Like, I live for those jokes. Oh.
Yes. But it's true, man. Like, and all the times that I went, because I went a different route than Jake did with my recovery. I did the AA, the CA, and I went to meetings and shit, and I saw some of the strongest motherfuckers in there because they were willing to be vulnerable, drop that fucking wall, reach out a hand and say, hey, I need some fucking help. And to me, dude, dude, you can point a gun in my face, you can fucking do whatever it may be, man, but that's strength to me. Like, that's power.
Yeah.
Yep. I think.
Yeah, I'm at the gate of the vulnerability right now. So.
Well, brother, I think one of the hardest things is men. Period. It's realizing that it's okay to not be in control of everything. Like, and I know that I said this right now, and it's gonna be on the internet forever. And tomorrow I'm gonna be pissed off about something I can't figure out. Like, you know what I mean? But it's
an everyday thing.
But I have to keep that in my mind. So when I start getting upset about stuff that I can't control, I'm like, oh yeah. Like, yeah. I got this shit that I'm trying to build in my garage right now. First thing I did when I saw Ryan, I was like, hey, you want to make some money this weekend?
I need help putting this together.
Bro, my brain does not work.
Hey, why did you ask me?
Because you weren't here, bitch, and your hands don't work.
Oh, yeah, true.
I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Hey, boo. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. I love you, girl.
I know that meant. Hey, I know that meant love.
I won't. And I'll never
Absolutely.
hit you. I'll never hit you again.
Yeah, got the snort.
Got him.
So, what's the plan, Will?
Yeah.
What are you wanting to do with your business, with your slogan, with everything? Like, what's the grand plan?
So I just want to brand myself as life's official, unofficial hype man.
Nice. I love that. Say that one more time.
Life's official, unofficial hype man.
Hell yeah, dude. I
Love
fucking
that.
love that.
Nice.
Fun is the mission every day. It's kind of like my motto. I don't know, like Paul was saying, kindred spirits. I truly believe that that we are all connected, and that everything that is needed will be provided, and it's just and we have the skills necessary to survive any situation that we're put in. I the owner of the CrossFit gym here in Redondo Beach, CrossFit 310, he's always told me, he's like, listen, like, you know more than you think you know. And I get nervous trying to, coach CrossFit class or, all that stuff. He's like, yo, you like, it's just one of those things, because the mind is very powerful. So we can have everything figured out, but the slightest thing we can just throw all that preparation out the way, So as long as we I believe we stick with, whatever's needed, we provided, and, we just show up and like we have everything that we need. I believe that we'll be okay, so I don't know. And then also like choices, like I second guess choices all the time. I take too long to make a lot of decisions just because I'm going back and forth in my mind all the time. So, I mean, everything that I'm saying it's a lot easier said than done, but then I just revert back to, I'm just going to have fun. So fuck it. Boom. It's your boy, Will Jones.
There you go.
Dude, this guy is sounding more and more like me every second.
I told you he was fucking rad, dude.
Yeah, you did.
No one believes me until I just like, nah, here.
Like, you sound like me, dude. You overanalyze shit, man, and you second guess yourself when all you had to do is just go off the first fucking decision, and it would have been
Basically.
right.
Yep.
I'm the exact same way, dude. I overanalyze the shit out of this. I'll fuck up making macaroni and cheese because I want it to be perfect.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, dude. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's hard being pretty in this world,
Shut the fuck
Here we go.
Do you not know who you're talking to, dude? This is the most beautiful man, Jake, that I've ever known, man, with those beautiful blue eyes as well. Fuck you guys for having blue eyes.
Oh, sorry about we're actually mutants. We are X-Men for real.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Bro, I read something the other day. I haven't dug deep into the research of it, but they're thinking that blue eyes happened on accident, like way back in the day, and people with blue eyes somewhere deep down the line might actually just be related. So you might be like my distant as fuck cousin or something.
Hey, I mean, who's to say that's not the case?
Hey, I don't know. I'll have to like actually look into it because there's one of those like blurbs like according to this, and then there's like click and read the read, and I was like, I don't got time to read because I don't read because I was in the infantry like you. So, and
yeah, you just tell me where we need to be, what we need to do, and boom, it's done. Like, I don't want to think.
That was another thing. Ryan gave you a compliment because he was like, "Oh man, your boy's already in the room." And I was like, "Dude, we're the infantry. You just tell us where to go. we'll show up early." That's.
Oh, look, guys, let me tell you this, right? Okay, so I just have to put this out there. This is probably gonna rub a few people the wrong way. I've been resisting the Zoom since Zoom started, man. I never wanted to I was like, I'm going to get through the coronavirus without having to do a Zoom meeting.
Damn.
I just did not believe in this at all.
Sorry, bro.
And, it's fine. I got love for you. So, like there's a few people that I'll go through this process for. But setting this thing up I was getting ready to throw my computer at the wall about 5 times. Like, I knew that would happen, so that's why I was like, I do not want any part of Zoom because I'm just going to be so over the top that I'm just going to want to break the computer.
Hey, I'm right there with you, dude. When it comes to technology, like Jake and all our boys used to give me shit, and they call me caveman What was the slogan?
That's a compliment, bro.
Yeah. Well, what was the thing that you guys always? Oh, smash. That's
Paul smash.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like my tool bag is comprised of like 80% hand tools. That's just like I grew up not having fucking wireless or battery fucking operated tools. Like, and not only that, a fucking physical tool is never gonna let you down. And when it comes to technology, like my fiance gives me shit all the time. Even my kids are like, "Dad, catch up with the times." No, that's what I got Desiree for.
Bro, we tell Paul to Google shit constantly. Like, Ryan and I will be talking about something that's just like common knowledge. And he's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Motherfucker, you have a device in your hand that has all the answers to the world in it. You just got to ask the question."
Hey, look, it's a black hole sometimes. You become too dependent on it.
Yeah, I fucking hate technology, man. Like I said earlier, I want to go back to the times when you had to fucking knock on the door and ask if your boy is home.
I mean, yeah, because we've gotten into this instant gratification.
Oh, not only that, it's just there's no interaction anymore. I mean, if you go to a fucking restaurant, 60% of the people are at their fucking tables on their phones, and 90% of the kids are fucking doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got a strict rule at the Howard house. And it's like, nah, we're eating. If we're eating, your phone is away or not even at the table.
Oh, no.
So that's...
Yeah, their phones are up in their room when
Yep.
we fucking eat. That's not... Nope. Like, people just need to fucking get back to the point of interaction, man, because us as human beings, we require that. Like, we need it. And it's just, like you said, man, social media. It's all about that fake, hey, this is how I really want to look, but this is not really what's going on in my life. But I'm just going to show you a highlight of what's going on.
Yep, highlight reels.
Exactly.
I don't know, dude. I hang out with my baby all day. So, I mean, I definitely post pictures of her being a dick and ruining my life. So, like...
Ruining your life? She's a beautiful baby. Don't you ever talk about like that.
How about making my day more difficult? That's the better version.
Okay, there you go.
I would say more eventful.
Oh, I like that even better.
Yeah, I'm taking a more positive swing. Mm-hmm. No, Will, there is nothing that will top it, man. I was sitting on the couch one day. And she like did her little like I'm gonna sneak off thing. So I'm like, I wonder what the hell she's doing. And then she got quiet, and I was like, okay,
trouble.
All right, so fine. And then I just hear this. You know how like you ever sat down and slapped a puddle? You know what I'm talking about? And that noise. So I hear that coming from my kitchen, and I go, what the fuck is this kid? I get up. She had taken her diaper off. Right? She herself had like gotten undressed, took her diaper off that she had shit in, and then she had rubbed it all over herself and was slapping it all over the kitchen floor. Now, no, I need your eyes back up here. So she has this handful of shit. She looks me in the eye and goes, ah.
Oh yeah, and he took a picture.
I took a picture of it, and I was like, that's gonna be in your fucking senior year yearbook, kid.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Senior year yearbook.
I love you so much. Here's here's a picture of you eating shit. Have fun in college. You know, life's like that. You're gonna have to eat a bunch more shit, figuratively, hopefully.
Gotta teach them young. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, are you and your lady planning to have any more kids or no? I know that's a weird question to jump into after I just got talking about my baby eating shit. But.
Yeah.
That's a great segue.
Day at a time, my friend. A day at a time.
Yeah, okay. I was just curious. We haven't like actually had a real conversation in like what, 2 years? How long ago? Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
FitOps, what, November 2017, yeah.
Yep.
2017.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then we just would briefly, touch base every now and then.
Yep. But yeah, so that was the class. So I went and I did a bodybuilding show.
Is that the one
Saturday.
that you were upset about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that one. But so I went and I did that show. I drove from where I was at in Dallas to the camp in Waxahachie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was still like trying to refeed and get my body back into real life. And old Eric Bartel was running this like squad leader workout, and he's like, "You want in on this?" No. And that's I met your boy Rob Sotelo.
Oh yeah.
And his boy Rob was in Legion 8 with him over there, and he was a squad leader with me.
Is that a fellow Paisan
No.
with that last name?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
He is a brown man.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he was the one that turned me on to the FitOps Foundation. He went and he had an amazing time. It did wonders for him, and he knew I was doing my fitness thing. He's like, hey man, come be a part of this. And
Did you work with Rob in the FitOps?
Well, yeah, Rob was a squad leader with me.
Okay.
Yeah, so Rob actually went to the class before Will's class, where my buddy Jeremy went through.
Okay.
At the same time.
Got it.
Like, FitOps is crazy. It's cool. Like, it's I've said this to everybody. I talk to somebody from FitOps every day, like whether it's from my class, your class, some other class, dude. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the emails, but they got a dude that's actually in charge of aftercare now.
Okay.
And his name's Johnny Martin. Bro, he rules. If you ever see those emails from FitOps with like the sit reps or whatever,
yeah.
bro, that's Johnny's work. Johnny's doing God's work, and we're actually working on getting a. It's going to be a regional, it's going to be like a regional group. It's going to be Zoom calls until this shit's over, but it's like we're like people in a certain area kind of like meet up and just like shoot the shit and catch up, and they're going to talk about a certain topic of the month. I'm in the group of people that's helping like organize that a little bit.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, just let me know.
Dude, it's so sick. And once everything gets hashed out with that group, we couldn't do a call today because I guess his power got knocked out and his internet got knocked out where he's at.
Yeah, I got that email.
Yeah. So
we got to get him on the show, man.
Oh yeah, I've already told Johnny I want him to get on.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's working on getting that done. And it's because when you were going through and when I went through and everything, there was a good chunk of time where FitOps was like, okay, hope you guys stay in touch. and then you didn't hear nothing from anybody. And that was, so it's something that they've been working on a lot. And like the leadership they got in place now, brother, you would be supremely impressed. Supremely impressed.
This has been bugging the shit out of me.
Grab it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's you'd be supremely impressed, man. It's worth to like reach out and like see what's up.
Yeah.
See what they can see if you can meet other folks around in your area and stuff, like really like get that camaraderie back up,
Oh yeah.
My ass, I live in like a corner of the desert somewhere, so I just
he lives in New Mexico.
Yeah, I just call people. Like, hey, you guys got water over there? That's pretty cool.
Hey,
That's
look,
right. That's
dig
right.
a hole, you're bound to find some water.
Deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's one of those things. People are like, well, what if California breaks off? And I was like, everyone in Arizona would drown. Yeah, did you know that? Because if you look at the rock formations and the mountains and shit out here, Arizona was the ancient ocean. Like it's where the water used to be.
Yeah, you know what? The Grand Canyon. We were just there a few years ago, and they did talk about that.
Yep.
There's seashells in the wall in the Grand Canyon, man.
Yep. How rad is that? Like,
dude,
this world is crazy.
Dude, fucking land masses would split apart, dude. Like, how fucking wild is that? Like,
and new ones will grow.
Yeah. And there's constantly new ones growing with the volcanic eruptions and rock forming, all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Constantly islands being created.
Yeah, there's a new ocean that's been trying to form in like Greenland.
Really?
For like, yeah, it's something like millions of years, but it's just where like the crack in Greenland's happening, where water is going to eventually be.
No shit.
It's rad.
That is dope.
Yeah. Anyway,
we get off on tangents.
Yeah, I think we should let Paul. Tell the story of why his hands are all wrapped up like he's been fighting, and then
please.
And then
tell that story.
we can let Mr. Jones go to bed.
Oh God! All right,
all right, Paul. Well, hold your hands up. Show the folks.
So this happened, and then that happened. I got 2 puncture wounds on my chin. So yesterday. So I have 4 dogs. One of them is registered to me for PTSD. He's my best friend. I love him to death. And he's a 105-pound dog, half Malamute, half Black Lab. And then we have a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Ooh. She's about 90 pounds. And then we have 2 siblings that are Rottweiler German Shepherd mixes that are boy and girl, and they're about 70 pounds. Well, my Rhodesian Ridgeback is in heat right now. And the other female dog, Jade, kept trying to get at her while I'm working, because I work from home. I work for a bank. And so I'm sitting at my table with my laptop and I'm working. And I see her keep coming up to my dog that's laying down, just being an asshole. So I like 4 different times, hey, go fucking lay down. Well, I didn't realize that she had snuck underneath the fucking table. And all of a sudden, I feel a fucking bite over my foot onto my Rhodesian Ridgeback's leg. She went ape shit. So I went and dived underneath the fucking table and got in between them. And it got fucking brutal. And I didn't even know I had shit on my face until my fiance came home for lunch, because I had blood all over my chest and on my jaw. And then I didn't even want to go to the hospital because I'm a stubborn motherfucker. I did 18 years of construction, and when you're in the fucking field and you get injured, blood becomes a nuisance. And so what you do is you fucking throw some super glue in there, put some duct tape on, you're fucking good to go. And that's just how I am. And so my fiance gets home, she sees everything, she sees my hand, she's like, you need to fucking go to the hospital, that needs stitches. I'm like, all right, fine. So I go to the hospital, and lo and behold, 2 of my wounds need stitches, but I guess with dog bites, they don't fucking do stitches because they need it to be open just in case it gets infected. And so this ended up happening, get my hands wrapped up. And so now what fucking sucks is I can't jerk off. That was literally the first thing I thought about when I was in the hospital when they're wrapping up my hands. I'm like, God damn, I can't fucking jerk off. I'm a horny old man, man. What can I say?
Wow.
Yeah, there it is.
And there it is, man.
Wow. All right.
Well, Will, man, I really do. Thank you for.
Yeah, we got dog fighting rings in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dogs versus humans.
Hey, Ed, just real quick, Will, anytime you want to fucking come out here, dude, I have a 5-bedroom house. Your fucking house is my house from here on out, brother.
Oh, I appreciate that. You let me know. We come out here and shred some waves.
Oh, bro, I just went surfing on Sunday, man, out in Ventura. It's fucking fantastic.
And I was about to offer Will the same thing, but fucking whatever, dude.
I got to it first. Haha.
Fine, fine.
He's mine.
I got 2 bodyguards, so I think I'll be okay.
You're good. You're good.
Nah, thanks a lot, Will, for coming on, dude. Like, honestly,
thank you guys.
Nah, like, no bullshit, dude. Like, you made my night tonight. Like, you took away my mind from the pain on my hands, me just being down, dude. Like, you literally, and I mean this from the depth of my heart, you fucking made my night. So seriously, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise. Yeah, man, this has been an amazing night, and I mean, it was it wasn't planned.
Nope.
So this is just what I was talking about earlier. It's like, you know, whatever opportunity presents itself, there is no plan. It's just
it's a life of fucking events and fucking what was the word that you used? Not events, but
adventure.
Thank you. It's all about events and adventures, man.
We're all pirates on the high seas, I guess.
Yes,
but
sir.
anyway,
Yeah.
Well, let's get this wrapped up here.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to the Sober Swole podcast. Will, thank you for coming on the show. Paul.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, brother. Paul, send him home.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of ages of 18 and over, thank you so much for listening to us. Please follow Will. Will, what is your Instagram handle?
It's your boy Will Jones, all one word.
Beautiful. Look him up. Please do, because this man is a fucking saint. He's the light, and he's got beautiful things coming. So hit him up, look him up, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
There you go.
Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Mwah.
Good night, Will. We love
night,
you a long
brother.
time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I'm
sit
gonna
down?
hit you up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll talk to you later then.
Peace.
Peace.